Let's do it.
I think the problem that I had with that was I ate it a little bit too fast and maybe just a little bit too much, even though it was like a half a cup. That was kind of like a solid meal for me. And yeah, so the next time I'll try that, I'm not going to eat it so fast. I got a little out of control. But other than that, I've not gotten sick on anything. I seem to be tolerating everything well, but I don't eat any sugar. I stay away from high fat foods. I have been catching myself eating, carbs a little bit too much. I'm kind of addicted to those goldfish crackers because they're just absolutely yummy. But I mean, I don't eat a whole lot of them, but it's still unnecessary carbs. If this video seems funny, it's because my son walked in and I had to cut it and splice it and do all that good stuff because he thought it was his time to entertain as well as me. I don't know what else I have to report. Oh, I'm doing my Lieutenant Dan 5K walk run this week, and I think I'll more than likely be walking and doing it with my son's girlfriend and my husband. We are honored to take part in all that. We're having a Beaufort Shrimp Festival. We have one every year. And Gary Sinise is coming into town. If those of you who don't know who Gary Sinise is, he's Lieutenant Dan off the movie Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump was filmed here in our area. So he is coming to town to give a free concert in our waterfront park to over 100 severely disabled veterans from Afghanistan and Iraq war. So we're looking forward to walking around and enjoying their company. If you guys don't know this about me, we are a retired military family. My husband served 20 years active duty in the Marine Corps. I'm very proud to say that. And my son is now currently in boot camp with the Army. By the way, y'all have heard me boo-hoo about him. I did get to hear from him on Sunday. It was great to hear his voice. He got a 15-minute phone call. The first 5 minutes of that, of course, I cried like a baby until he told me to shut my mouth and listen to what he had to say. But I feel a whole lot better now that I have heard from him because it was over a month before I heard anything. I don't know why my head itches today. This weather's crazy around here. We have all this rain. That's why my hair looks like this. Humidity. But as far as my weight loss goes, I mean, I'm content with it. I kind of sort of content. I'll lie to everybody and tell them I'm happy about it, but I'm not. I don't know what my total weight is. Let me see here for a second. Let me see. I started at 225. Let's minus the 191. So 34 pounds. Yeah. I get pissed off when I hear about people losing 34 pounds from the get-go in the first month. I'm 2 months and like what, 1 week or something like that. I don't know. But I wish it was coming off a little bit faster. I feel better, and I'm a big bitcher when it comes to that. I need to stay off the scale. That's why I've opted. I weigh once a week, but I don't do my video once a week because it's not really a great loss to share with you guys. I have been walking, and when I do that, I told you guys I was doing the couch to 5K. Kind of had to give that up. I was pushing myself a little bit too far at first, but I do walk run. Now when I'm on my treadmill, I do serious power walking because I tend to sweat more and get a better workout on the treadmill than I do out excuse me, outside because it's forcing me to walk at a steady pace. Outside, however, I walk run. I'll start running and then I'll give myself a visual cue and I'll run and then I stop at that point. Sometimes I go past that. I push myself because I so badly want to kick this weight loss in the ass. I'd like to weigh 150 pounds someday. And that, even at that, the doctors say that I should weigh less than that. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm not trying to be skinny. I want to be healthy, and I'm on that way, and I'm doing really, really, really good. I have to talk about my lap band. I really don't want to talk about my lap band, but I have to because I have another friend who is getting ready to put the lap band on. I really wish she would do gastric bypass because of all the issues I had with my lap band. It doesn't mean everybody, but it's still so fresh in my mind. Just like when I got sick to my stomach, I didn't throw up. But with the lap band, I did that sliming. I don't know if when you get sick with gastric bypass, bypass you do that or not. It's just like a big snot ball coming up instead of actual food. That's what it did with the lap band. They call it slime and PBM and whatever you want to call it. It's nasty. This time when I got sick though, it did do the same thing. The lap I started um, drooling. Like my spit gland started, producing spit. So I got sick and I thought, oh Lord, am I going to get sick? Because I will do everything under the sun to avoid throwing up. But I had to share that information with her about, when food gets stuck and all that good stuff. And I know Tina, you have your lap in and you're doing great. You're doing just as good as I am with this gastric bypass. I'm so very proud of you. Um, I missed my support group. It pissed me off. I had some things going on in the house and I didn't get to go. We had an addiction specialist coming in to talk about addictions. And I have finally owned up to, yeah, I'm a food addict. That's how I got fat. But I think since having my lap band for 2 years and then converting it over to gastric bypass, that first initial time with my lap band, I lost my best friend and, all that good stuff. That was a tough time with me. This one seems to be a whole lot easier. But I still think about food all the time. Now I have to think about food fueling my body because I really don't eat a whole lot. And that's why I don't understand why I haven't lost a lot. But whatever. It is what it is. I'm babbling in this video. But I wanted to show you guys a full body shot because I told you I would. These clothes are not flattering. It's raining. So I just threw on whatever pair of flip-flops and capris. So here you go, guys. Are you ready? Not pretty. Okay. Can you see me? Can you see me and my skinny legs? This is the knee in the front, side. So this shirt is actually a little big. I went to Old Navy and I went shopping and I bought this shirt and I bought 4 other shirts and I bought a pair of jeans. I brought them home. I bought them without trying them on and guess what? An extra large Old Navy button down and it's too big. Makes me look fat. The size 14 jeans I bought, I took back and bought a 12 because the whole purpose of buying that stuff was for my trip to Missouri when I go see my son graduate. And I needed clothes for further down the road. I have enough right now. But that's all I have to report. Hopefully I have the energy and something to report for next week. If not, you'll see me the week after. Everybody have a great week.